Hello, everyone. Welcome to Global Study Partners live stream sessions today. Today also our last episode of the year 2021. We have been very honored to have your support, and we have a lot of view for each of our episode, and we also receive a lot of questions from you to our institution partners. And it's also important live stream today. So I would like to introduce to you Ms. Tamara Johnson from University of California, Riverside. And we're sure that we bring you a very pleasant and informative sessions to close this 2021. Hi, Tamara. Can you say hi to our audience?
Hi, Tricia. Thank you so much. I appreciate this opportunity to be able to present on UCR School of Business.
Yes. So I guess a lot of people are wondering how the situation next year, either in America or at University California Riverside. Can you please share us more about the school and some of the updates?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. So we fully expect to be 100% back in person by next fall. In fact, our winter quarter coming up in January will be 100% back in person. And obviously, we are following all kinds of guidelines and protocols in order to make sure all of our students, staff, and faculty are safe, including masks are 100% to be worn inside. Individuals must be vaccinated. So, we are providing some good opportunities for students to still be able to come to the U.S. and study.
Yes, that's very great news. Can you tell us, do you mind to share your presentation slide and tell us more about the university?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much. Appreciate this opportunity. Give me just a half a minute and I will get it going. Great. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining or watching this video later. My name is Tamara Johnson, and I am one of the Associate Directors of Graduate Recruitment and Admission at the School of Business at the University of California, Riverside. You know, UCR is what we say is, this is where your dream can come true. We are part of the University of California system, which is a 10 campus strong system. We have 5 in Northern California and 5 in Southern California. In our 10 campus, we have approximately 280,000 students and a little over 2 million living alumni. Why do I mention that? Because this is your network. Just because you're at UCR doesn't mean you don't have a network of all 10 campuses. The University of California, Riverside happens to be one of the fastest rising ranked universities in the entire United States right now. We're pretty proud of that fact. In fact, we have been #1 in social mobility for the 3rd straight year in a row. We are considered a top university in the 1% of that and a best value for your money. And I know you're probably thinking, ooh, you're kind of expensive. You will find that your return on your investment into our graduate program really does make it a best value. We are a top 33 public university and a top 85 university worldwide. These are some great facts. And you know, rankings are important. However, there are many other things to take into consideration, and we'll talk about that a little bit. You know, in the United States, in real estate, they say location is everything. And we also believe choosing a university. We are located approximately 1 hour east of Los Angeles. We are very close to the mountains, the beach, Disneyland, Hollywood, a lot of fun multicultural activities, but we are also close to a lot of industry for jobs and internships. In fact, the heart of the Inland Empire is where we are, and we are the 10th most populous county in the entire United States, and number 19 for a best city to grow a business. That's kind of exciting. So if you have kind of this entrepreneurship mindset, this is a great place to come. We have very easy access to the airports and really a lot of wonderful major destinations. I'm going to play for you a very quick video so you can see what our area looks like. It is a beautiful area. love that last part of the video where you see the fireworks and all the Christmas lights, because that's what's going on right now here. The Festival of Lights is a beautiful Christmas display that you can come and experience. But as you can see, it really is a great place to come and study. So the A. Gary Anderson Graduate School of Management, we really are a business school that lives our values, which include integrity, inclusion, innovation, and collaboration. We are an AACSB accredited school. Only 5% of business schools in the entire United States, or entire world, are AACSB accredited. It's a hard accreditation to get, almost harder to keep. I tell students all the time, if you decide not to join UCR, which of course we want you to, but if you decide, sure you choose one that's AACSB accredited. A lot of employers in the United States will look to see where you graduated from and check their accreditation, because that's really important. So remember how I said rankings are important? Faculty are just as important. We have an amazing group of faculty which have a lot of wonderful accolades to their names, including we have 2 poets in quant, 40 under 40. We are number 77th in rankings for publications in the United States amongst business professors. And so these are great accolades, but the thing I really love about our faculty is they care about the success of the student, and not just in the classroom, but also in your career, of things that are maybe going on with you. And I think that's one of the things that sets us apart is the faculty and how much they care about the students. So our programs, what do we have to offer? We do have an MBA program, which is a 2-year program, and then our specialty masters, which include our Master of Finance, Master of Professional Accountancy, and our Master of Science in Business Analytics. These are all STEM designated programs. Currently, we have about 589 students in all of our graduate programs. We're actually considered a smaller program in terms of students. Now, what's great about this, and this is another thing to take into consideration, is we are a small community. We really are like a family. In fact, I love the fact that our students really connect with each other, and they're really trying and create this community of studying together. Maybe they're studying for finals. Maybe they're studying for a particular project, the CFA exam, the CPA exam. It's great that they come together and study. As I said, all of our programs are STEM designated, and we are represented by 36 different countries. That's wonderful because we are very diverse. We're diverse in our ethnicity, in our gender, age, undergraduate majors, all of that. Our MBA program kind of looks like this. There is a required internship, and I'm going to talk about our Career Development Center in a few minutes. You can choose between a capstone or a thesis, and I love the fact that you get to choose. Do you want to write? Do you want to do a project? I'm going to be really honest. Most people do that project. In the first year of the MBA program, you would be taking 9 core business courses. These set a very strong business foundation for you. And then in your second year, you're going to choose from one of our 6 different areas of concentrations. This is a 2-year program, or 21 months, 80 units, and again, it is STEM designated. So remember how I talked a little bit about our diversity. We're 46% women, 46% international. So as you can see, there's a very diverse group of individuals. Our undergraduate majors, 45% are in business, and the rest are from other majors. So what makes that unique? It means that when you're coming into the classroom, you're going to have a lot of different varying viewpoints, whether it's from your age, it's your background of your undergraduate. Maybe you don't have a business background, and you're not understanding some of the concepts. That's why we have a really great cohort that all comes together and works as one group. Our average GPA is a 3.58, and our average GMAT is a 629. Okay, these are averages. So what if you're not right there? Do we accept people lower than those? We do. Do we accept people higher? Absolutely, we do. These are a few of our MBA alumni testimonials, and I'm not going to read them, but what I'm going to just pick out a few things is they talked about the technical skills and the soft skills, the networking, your career path. These are all things that outside of the classroom are really important as well. We try and offer our students a lot of different opportunities to network with outside constituents, potential employers, to learn those soft skills that are necessary to take you into your career field. Our Master of Finance is either a 9 or a 15-month program. You get to choose. 9 months, you're doing it fairly quickly, 4 classes per quarter. 15 months, you're adding an additional quarter, so you're only going to do 3 classes per quarter. This program really was designed because there is such a great need for individuals going into career paths that include finance, like corporate finance, risk management, quantitative research. This is a heavy quant program. So we say you probably need to have a background that includes a strong quantitative background. So statistics, math, business, economics. Some of the things that you can expect in there is Bloomberg terminal training. We have an amazing Highlander Financial Group where we had somebody offer real money for our students to learn investing. So you get to participate in that. Of course, CFA preparation programs as well. And again, another STEM designated program. Our Master of Professional Accountancy, again, can be the same as the Master of Finance, 9 or 15 months. Now, this program does require some prereqs. Now, what if you don't have them? What if you don't come from an accounting background? It's okay, because we have 2 tracks. You could go in that second track, meaning you're going to come in and you're going to take those prereqs, and then you'll go into the graduate portion of it. This program was actually designed with Ernst & Young to set students up for success in an accounting career and to pass the CPA exam on the first try. And we have a 100% historical pass rate. Pretty amazing, right? Our brand new Master of Science in Business Analytics. Okay, everybody, business analytics is such a hot career right now. Why? Most companies want to know. They want to find out. They want to analyze what's going on with their business, their customers, their marketing. And so this is a really popular program. This program is heavy statistics. You can choose 3 different career tracks, which would be finance, marketing, or operations. There are 2 capstone projects in this particular program. You're going to take everything you're learning, you're going to apply it to a project to make sure you know what you're doing when you graduate from this program. It's a really exciting program. This year we only have 25 students in it, and we had about 400 applications last year. So you can see it was tough to get in. This year already we're seeing a great demand for applications coming in for this program. Again, it is STEM designated. So what does that mean? That means you could get up to 3 years of OPT to legally work in the United States. So what kind of support are we going to give you? We have both career and academic support. Our Career Development Center is there only for our graduate students. They provide everything from one-on-one coaching. They're going to review your resume, your LinkedIn profile. There's all kinds of workshops and webinars on how to negotiate your salary, how to find a job on LinkedIn. Of course, they also provide job leads and internship opportunities. These are some things that are really important for our students to be able to take part in. So these are some of the companies our students got jobs in that just graduated. 90% of our students are finding jobs within 3 months of graduation. That's a really good statistic. And as you can see, I'm sure you probably recognize a few of these companies where students are getting jobs. So what about student services? Our student advising team really does take a hands-on approach in planning your career track for your courses, one-on-one advising, different kinds of development workshops, and of course, social events, because social events are important as well. We want you to get to know your cohort, and we like to party, so we like to get you together so you can meet your students, your fellow students. Additionally, we do have many different platforms on social media that you can go on and find out more about us, and follow us on social media because you're going to see how active our team is in helping our students. There's also some great opportunities outside the classroom, and this is where those soft skills are going to come in. You could be a student ambassador. You could be part of a student association. We have over 400 clubs on our campus that you could take part in. So you like it, they probably have one. And if they don't, you could start one. In fact, some of our graduate students started a graduate programming club this quarter because there wasn't one, and they went, we want this. We also, I talked about entrepreneurship a little bit earlier. UCR is really, really into entrepreneurship and making sure that students' ideas can get out into the public. So we have a couple different things called Excite and Epic, where we partner with the city of Riverside to help students get their idea out there to the public. And then, of course, we do have some wonderful global immersion opportunities that you can take part in, where you're going abroad for just 10 days. It's short term with faculty, so you can learn more about business in other countries, because we are a very global society, right? So what's next? What do you need to do? You're going to start your application. Pretty easy. All we require is a resume. We do ask for unofficial transcripts and degree certificate if you've already graduated from any college or university you've attended. We only need one letter of recommendation. That's it, just one. And we also only need one essay, so a statement of purpose. Tell us your story. We want to get to know who you are. We do require a TOEFL or IELTS. TOEFL would be 80. Now, for fall of 2022, our GMAT or GRE are test optional. But I'm going to give you a piece of advice. If your GPA is quite a bit lower than our average, so say it's a 3.1, a 3.2, you might want to think about taking the GMAT or GRE, because it can balance out a lower GPA. It could also potentially give you a better scholarship. Now, if you don't take it, does that mean we won't admit you? Not at all. Does it mean you won't get a scholarship? Not at all. But it could enhance your profile. Okay, our priority deadline ended yesterday. Our second round deadline is January 31st. So you have a little over a month to get your application together. You can always schedule a one-on-one appointment with me so I can help you through the process as well. So what about financing the degree? Remember, I did say it's kind of expensive. We do consider all students upon admission for a scholarship, and we are very generous. In fact, 92% of our students this year have some form of scholarship. MBA, in your second year, you could be a teaching assistant. You apply for that in your first year. We try and provide every opportunity to our students. So what should you be doing? You can schedule an appointment with me. You can meet with one of our ambassadors and ask some student-centric questions. You could attend another info session, and always, always check your spam or junk email. Sure, our emails haven't gone there. So what about when you should get admitted? So we have a great student landing page that's going to answer every question you could ever ask. We also have some opportunities to have a coffee chat with an alumni. It can be virtual. It could be in country. Connect with us. And then we have some great summer opportunities to help you set you up for success coming in. A summer with UCR is just to get to know us, just get to know your fellow cohort. And then a business ready that actually will set you up for that academic and career success. So this is the admissions team. Of course, you see myself there. Please feel free to reach out to me, set up a one-on-one appointment with me. But this is our team that will be there for you through the entire step of your academic admissions that you're going forward to. So that is all I'm going to be sharing. And we're going to go back. Let me go here, and I'll stop sharing. That is the presentation. So now I guess we're going to go into some Q&A. So Trisha, thank you so much.
Thanks, Tamara. It's very informative, and I do agree that I like the last scenes in your video, the lighting.
Right.
It sounds so festive atmospheres. We are
Yes.
having some questions right now,
Okay.
mostly about the entry requirement. So the first one, do you have an evaluation team for academic transcript, or do you charge for the fee?
We do. We have our own evaluation. So one, you do not need to provide OS because we actually won't look at it. We do our own evaluation and we do not charge for that.
Yep, that's very amazing to hear that because
Great.
is really saving the fear of the student. They
Yes.
cannot meet the deadline, or what do they have to prepare?
And we
So
want to save
for yeah.
students as much money as we can.
Oh, yes. And for students who cannot guess the IELTS at the center for some reason, the lockdown, beside the Duolingo, do you provide the English placement test?
So we do not do a Duolingo. We don't take Duolingo, and we do not provide placement tests. However, you could schedule an interview with me, and I can assess your English if you are unable to take IELTS or TOEFL, and we could waive the English proficiency test.
Oh, this is another great news. I think I
Good.
have done more than 10 institutions from America, and this is the first time I heard that.
Oh,
Thanks so
great.
much, Tamara. Yeah, because a lot of students very worried about the English, and that the only thing that keep them to not make the application.
Right. And we understand that right now during this time when testing centers are closed down, it is a little bit more difficult to get those. So we try and be accommodating.
Yes. So for there's two scholarships questions. What are the standard that undergraduate students need to meet, or your advice on what they need to prepare during their high school years? Yeah.
So please remember, I'm only from a graduate business program, so we don't look at any high school transcripts. We are only looking at your undergraduate transcripts. When we look at scholarships, we look in a very holistic approach. We'll look at your GPA. We will look and see if you took GMAT or GRE. We're going to read that letter of recommendation. We'll read your statement of purpose. We're going to look at your resume to see if you have leadership skills, teamwork skills, if you've done internships. We look at all of it when we decide what kind of scholarship we'll give, and we do not compare anybody against another. Everybody is on their own merit.
I see. So, do they need to, how many reference letter from the employee that they need to apply?
We only require one letter of recommendation. In the application, there's room for 3 names and contact information, and you can fill in all 3 if you wish. However, we only require one.
That's great too. Can you share a little bit more about the internship and the career support and career opportunities?
Yeah, absolutely. So, the one thing I tell students, and specifically international students, is the career development centers should be some of your best friends because the more they know you, the more they can help you. If they know a particular industry that you're trying to get into, they can help. They can say, "Hey, here's a great opportunity. You should apply for this." Uh, I I know that our students have great opportunities, and there's a lot of internship opportunities that we don't even fill because there's not enough students to do that. We do not place anyone. You need to know that. You actually have to apply and interview on your own. However, our Career Development Center will be there with you through the entire process.
Yep. Um, Talking about the career, because some of the course is quite similar, finance, accounting, business analytic. Do you have any advice specifically for Vietnamese students if they're thinking of pursue their graduate study?
I would just say one, do well in your studies, in your undergraduate studies, because that's important for that GPA. The second thing, and I think one of the things that people don't think about is that statement of purpose. That tells your story. That gets helps us get to know who you are. And then third is to connect. Connect with me, connect with someone, because the more we know you, the more we can talk about you to the admission committee and scholarship committee.
Yeah, that's very great advice. And to the last questions, I don't see there's more like questions here, but I guess there's more when people rewatch this, and we'll get back to you. So,
Perfect.
do you have any for the last questions? Do you have any advice based on your experience of recruitment? Why the student need to make the application right now, and why is this the good
Yeah.
time that they have a lot of benefits? Yeah.
Um, the benefits applying between now and the end of the beginning of our second round, so January 31st. 2 things. One, once seats are filled, they're filled. And so we will deny just because we don't have room. But probably the most important is we only have so much scholarship money. So as every round goes, that scholarship money goes down. And at the very end, there won't be scholarship money left. So if you apply earlier, the opportunity of having a better scholarship is definitely there.
Yep. That's very, very valuable. And thank you so much for joining us today. We're also about to finish our sessions, and I hope that there is more applications as well as inquiries, so we can have you back in our future events for next year.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Trisha. And thank you to all of you for participating. I hope that you'll connect with me. Let's do a one-on-one. The more I know you, the more I can help you. I look forward to having many of your students apply to us. Thank you so much. And I hope you all have a happy holiday.
Yeah, thank you everyone for watching or rewatch later. And if you need any advice, please don't hesitate to contact me or Tamara. And happy holiday, everyone. Bye
Thank you.
bye.
Bye-bye.